Every once in a while, a set drops that just feels different. A set people are already calling legendary before it even hits the shelves. And today, that set is Phantasmal Flames. Let's get to cracking. So here's the plan. 2 booster bundles, 9 wild loose packs, and 0 holding back. I'm not just ripping packs. I'm chasing a moment, a story, a turnaround. This is Phantasmal Flames. This is Louis EX. And this right here is a pack number 1. Let's see what we can get. First up, what is this set all about? Phantasmal Flames is part of the Mega Evolution series. This set is actually incredibly small, so expect a lot of dupes. This set contains only 214 cards in order to complete a master set. And with the first EX in our master set being Miss Magius EX. In a master set, it includes only 5 SIRs, which are Dawn, Mega Lopunny, Mega Sharpedo, Rotom, and the one everyone wants, the chase card of this set, that beautiful Mega Charizard. Speaking of Mega Charizard, this set also has a gold version of Mega Charizard. TCG didn't have a very good picture, so here's a new one. Let me know which Charizard you think is nicer. There is no confirmed pull rates yet for this set, but if we go by the last set, Mega Evolutions, the gold card will take about 1 in 1260 packs to get. So, good luck. And it only took us 2 packs to get this Mega Sharpedo. On top of those chase cards, this set also has 13 illustration rares and 20 full arts. Which leaves us with 176 cards to finish the main set with reverse holos and EXs. So yeah, this set is relatively small to finish, but if you want to do a full master set, good luck getting the gold card and the SIR Charizard because they are worth a lot. So you would probably have more luck ripping than buying. Maybe. So yeah, Phantasmal Flames might be relatively small compared to modern sets, but it's stacked where it counts. And one thing players and collectors both need to pay attention to, I believe, is how this set is built. A lot of modern cards throw in 50 different chase cards, random reprints, alternate arts of different alternate arts. But Phantasmal Flames is more focused. It knows exactly what it wants to be. It's the Mega Evolution Spotlight set. It's built around specific Pokemon, and that means certain cards are going to skyrocket in popularity, like any of the older Mega Evolutions cards. Because Mega Evolutions are back. And honestly, I think it's a huge reason people are so hyped for this set. Mega Evolution has one of the strongest nostalgia pulls in the entire TCG era. People love EX, they love GX, they love V, and they love VMAX. But Mega Pokemon? That just hits different. That's a whole different generation. So if you were around during the X and Y era, this set feels like a throwback with modern card quality and modern art. That's a big part of what makes it special. Now let's talk about the Charizard effect. Because let's be honest, every time a Charizard card drops, the entire Pokemon community loses its mind. And in Phantasmal Flames, you don't just have one Charizard. You got 2 chase Charizards, the SIR Charizards and the Gold Mega Charizard. You also have the Full Art Charizard and the regular EX Charizard. But Charizard collectors are going nuts for this. They are built different. You will literally see people skip entire sets just to chase the Zard. So having 2 Charizard chase cards in a relatively tight checklist That means price are going to be wild early on. If you're ripping packs, you're hunting Charizard. If you're buying singles, you're paying a premium. If you're grading, PSA and BGS are going to feast. This set basically orbits around Charizard, whether Pokemon wants to admit it or not. Now, let's shift into illustration rares for a second. This set has 13 illustration wares, which is honestly the sweet spot. Not too many, not too few. These kind of cards usually age extremely well. So if you're thinking long-term investing, illustration rares are almost always safer than random full arts. It's like artwork versus wallpaper. And I'll be honest, some of the illustration rares in this set, they're top tier. Nice. Easily some of the best art we've seen in the last few expansions. It's not like the full arts were bad. But speaking of full arts, there are 20 of them in this set. That might sound like a lot for a small set, but remember, Phantasmal Flames only has 214 cards total, counting reverses and everything else. What that means is your odds of pulling a full art aren't terrible. You might not get the best one, but seeing full arts pop out of packs shouldn't feel impossible. The ones to really watch out for, of course, is the full art Charizard. I think that's going to be the most expensive because anything with Charizard usually is up there in price. Anything that ends up in competitive decks is going to have extra value. Playable full arts always spike after tournaments. Now let's open the booster bundles. Most likely what everybody's been waiting for. Let's make sure we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You always want to check, make sure you're not getting duped out. You know, just in case. Let's open this booster box before we open the next pack. Now let's talk about the 176 other cards in this set. This is where people seriously underestimate Phantasmal Flames. It's small, but mighty.
We are tiny, but we are mighty!
Yeah, I don't think anybody underestimated Phantasmal Flame because it took the ground running. I know, everybody wants those chase cards, and rightfully they should. But don't forget about those filler cards. The playable EXs, the reverse holos, the commons, and uncommons that might matter later. Bulk that can become valuable bulk. So if you sell on TCG player like me, some of these bulk might actually be worth anything. These cards that quietly make certain decks way better. When it's a small set, every common matters more because players actually need copies of these cards. Look at things like Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, and Switch. All of those used to be just commons. Now they're staples in a deck. So pay attention. Something hiding in those 176 cards could become a staple to certain decks. Now, let's get into Master Set completion. A lot of you love the idea of finishing a full binder. And it sounds simple until you realize that one gold card costs more than your mom's electric bill. Phantasmal Flame is exactly that kind of set that you can probably finish 90% of the binder relatively fast. But those two top chase cards, the Gold Zard and the SIR Zard, those are going to be a pain. Actual emotional damage. I really hope this isn't a hit of the bundle, because usually these bundles only come with one hit. So anyways, if you're going to do a full master set, do it for the love of the hobby, not because it makes financial sense. And speaking of not making financial sense, let's talk about sealed products real quick. The sealed value of this set is interesting because it's relatively small. It has a huge chase. It's part of the Mega Evolution series and Charizard collectors. and they usually hoard everything with Zard on it. That combo usually makes sealed prices age pretty well. Booster bundles especially. Bundles have been weird lately. Sometimes cracked, sometimes absolute duds. But when it's a small set and has big chases, bundles tend to do really well long term. If you're planning to keep something sealed, Phantasmal Flames is definitely a solid candidate. Remember when I said we were going to get a lot of dupes? Oh, I didn't think we were going to get EX dupes. Usually that's for like holos and regular cards, not EXs. So this is a little weird for me. But anyways, let's get into talking about loose packs. Now that's the wild card, literally. Loose packs in a small set are crazy because you're either hitting something strong or you're pulling your third copy of Miss Magius EX. There isn't a lot of middle ground. So if you like gambling, loose packs is your friend. If you like strategy and stability, bundled products are safer. And we got a Flygon. We've been getting a lot of these hollow, and look at that, another hollow right in the back. We've got a lot of these hollows and we got the illustration rare. Talk about ironic. That's awesome. We got the illustration rare. This card is actually really nice, but it is a little off center. That's all right. Let's talk value for a second. The value of Phantasmal Flames is going to come down to three things. Number one, the pull rate of the gold Mega Charizard. If it's insanely rare, sealed prices are going to skyrocket. If it's easier than expected, single prices might drop fast. Number two, the playability of EX cards. Competitive play influences pricing way more than people think. One good deck can push a card from bulk to $20 overnight. And number three, art ranking. If the illustration rares hit hard and people love the art, that will carry the set. Even if prices dip short term, so far, this set looks balanced enough to stay popular for a long time. The big question everybody has: should you rip packs or just buy singles? Here's my honest answer. If you're chasing one specific card, buy singles. If you want to experience entertainment and the thrill, rip packs. Neither one is better. It all depends on your goal. Me, I'm ripping because I'm chasing a moment like this moment here with our first Phantasmal Flames SIR Mega Low Honey. Come on, man. And of course the Flygon. We can't forget about the Flygon. This is what makes Pokemon fun for me, because you never know what you're gonna hit. You can hit an SIR Low Plenty or 1,000 Flygons. Doesn't matter. It's just the gambling part of it is what makes Pokemon ripping fun. Let me know if you agree. Like I said in previous videos, I was very excited for Phantasmal Flames, and I'm still excited for Phantasmal Flames. Honestly, it was one of the sets that I was most hype and looking forward to. Because honestly, sets like this are the ones people end up remembering. A lot of modern sets, they come and they go, but this one is built different. This one's a build around iconic Pokemon like Mega Gengar, Mega Charizard, and so forth. The only thing I wish about this set is they had the Mega Gengar SIR. That would have made this set 10 times better and maybe even 10 times more sought after. That might be a bold thing to say. And of course, we get the Mega Gengar EX right here. So Phantasmal Flames is probably my favorite set of the new era. It has sick artwork, rare cards that everybody wants, and those are qualities that will keep this set relevant for a long time. So yeah, now you understand why this set has so much hype around it, why collectors want it, why players want it, and why sealed collectors want it, and why I'm opening it. So, where does that leave us with Phantasmal Flames? If you're a collector, this set is basically a Charizard trap. If you're a player, you're watching to see which EXs actually are the best. And if you're more of an investor type, you're paying attention to sealed products and those illustration rares. For me personally, I'm kind of in the middle. I love the chase, I love the story, but I'm also watching how this set ages over the next few months. So don't just ask, can I pull the Zard? Ask yourself, where does this set fit into my collection, my goals, and my budget? If you made it this far, do me a favor. Drop a like so more people can see this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like watching me open Pokemon cards and start ranting about it. And turn on the notifications so you don't miss it when I actually start ripping Phantasmal Flames here on the channel, or any other set. But let me know in the comments what you think the best card in Phantasmal Flame is, and also tell me if you're planning to rip, buy singles, or keep it sealed. I read the comments, I respond when I can, and some of your takes are definitely going to end up in future videos. I appreciate you watching, hanging out, and nerding out with me over Pokemon. This is Louis EX, and I'll see you in the next one. We can't forget about the Flygons. Peace.